Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh, say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. I've been talking up a storm, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, I forgot to add myself to the stage. Okay, so let me start over. Hello to everybody. I hope everybody is having a good evening so far this evening. To those of you who are out there who are all about the Knicks, go Knicks. I am not really a basketball person, but I just like the enthusiasm of Knicks fans. Like they are just, New Yorkers are just, when they love something, they love it. And when they don't like something, they don't like it. So I already know they booing certain folks in the audience tonight because can't nobody boo like a New York audience. Okay. So I do hope that they will win for our girl, Miss Elaine. I hope that your team pulls this out. I would love to see the Knicks do their thing. Hold on one second. Okay, I had to make sure on my other device that I had sound this time. I know it was showing that I did on this end, but I like to be sure. Okay, anyway, so that's what I had to say about that. Belinda says go Spurs. Okay, I didn't even know who they was playing, girl. I'm pulling. I'm sorry. I'm pulling for the Knicks, but just because I like the way New Yorkers do their thing, and because Missy Lane, is over here pulling for the Knicks, so I'm gonna pull with my girl. I'm gonna pull with my girl, even though she be giving it to Bill sometimes. I'm gonna still pull with you, girl. I'm gonna still pull with you. I am. And Belinda, I'm sorry, girl. The Spurs is your team. Okay, you can pull from them, but you know that the Knicks about to get this. They about to get it because we done said so. And like I said, I don't even want. Hold on one second. Let me see what's happening right fast. Oh, they got the color guard marching out. Who's singing the thing tonight? Who's singing the thing tonight? This is the wrong song to be singing and forget the words. This man here about to sing. Who is he? Who is he? Oh, Avery Wilson. Oh, Avery Wilson can sing now. Oh yeah, Avery Wilson can sing. Avery Wilson can holler. Do y'all hear me? I don't know what he about to do with this, but Avery can sing. He done got a little thick because that sweater just making him look thick. Avery been eating good and got some dreads now. Oh Lord, why? Got this fool on the screen. How can you think it's funny that you're getting booed? It's not funny. It's not funny that you're getting booed. And they trying not to boo because they singing this song right now. But baby, every time they put him up on the screen, you know what's going down. I know he hate that this is the night that he's singing because he had to go through that. But baby, you doing he can sing. Avery Wilson can sing. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. I'm just trying to see his yeah, 'cause this boy he can sing. Okay, he can sing. Yeah, you been eating good and you been working out one, Avery. Can he play? Is he can't be playing ball with no glasses on. How you gonna play ball with some glasses on? Yeah, don't put that man name down here in my chat. Don't do it. I don't want his name in my chat. Yeah, you get a clap for singing good, but baby, every time they put that other person who shall remain nameless up here, New York about to clown. New York fixing the clown. Ugh. Okay, anyway, let's get into what we talking about now, which is a bunch of gossiping and nonsense. Because we'll get the clips of who got booed and how much later on. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Let's get to the business. But okay, Lane, we pulling for your team, girl. I'm pulling for your team, girl. Anyway, hello, gatekeepers. Hello. Happy Monday to everybody. Welcome back to the So What You Think channel. We are unlocking the gates and talking about all things beyond the gates. If you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Why wouldn't you hit the like button? Go on and hit the doggone like. I'm going over here. Okay, I'm the 15th person to hit it over here, and then I'm gonna hit it on this device, and now I am number 16. Why? Because I do for myself what I would ask others to do. I ain't like that. Okay, I ain't too good to do for myself. Okay. All right, now hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. This is such a slow crawl over here on this platform. It is. Cause I'm telling y'all today, I felt like throwing in the towel, saying I ain't doing it no more. I keep telling y'all we're gonna have a meeting in the membership, cause I got some things I want to get off my chest that I don't want to say I hear to everybody. Okay, but somebody got to know how I really feel about some things around here. I'm about to say it in my membership. All right. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And if you're in the replay gang, don't forget that you hold a special power, which is the hype button. It's not usually there right away, but it does show up later. So if you're watching the video right now and you're like, I wish you would hurry up. I wish you would hit the hype button, hit the like button. How about that? How about you do that for me? Do something for me while I'm trying to do something for you. Don't I always be taking. Do something for me too. Hit the like button, hype the video up. That's all I'm asking. Hmm? I'm gonna show up here one day and give y'all a half tail show one day. See how you like that. So I'm gonna see how you like that. Mhm. Special thank you to our moderators. Thank you for everything that you do, and hello to you, all of you guys, Missy Lane and Belinda and Bilo Didi and KB and Linda. And I hope I didn't forget nobody, because Lord, y'all know I'm getting older, and I'm getting a little bit older. I did say Lane, Belinda, Below DD. Okay. I would say Destiny, but I think Destiny is gone now because that baby had school to do, and she probably ain't had time to be back over here melling with us like that because she ain't been back in months and months and months. So I don't know if she's going to make it back. If she do, she can have her wrench back, but I'm about to rearrange some stuff too so she won't keep getting notifications about stuff she maybe ain't got time to be bothered. She probably done got her a good job, and she ain't got time to be over here worrying with us like that. She ain't got time. Okay. All right. If you're a first time visitor, say something down in the comments so we can give you your official welcome over here, because that's how we do it. And as always, let me grab my romper room mirror right quick and take a look and see who's down here typing in my comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me just scroll up. First of all, there's Linda, who gives her greetings to all of the gatekeepers. We are the OG gatekeepers, the original gatekeepers, no matter what anybody else may get up and call themselves. No, you're not. We are. And we're going to talk about you every time we find somebody trying to do that thing, because you know you was over here first and went over there with it. Well, you know you did. Don't act like you ain't found this channel. You know you done found this channel. Don't play. You ain't got to hide in the bushes. Say hey. Say something. Because you over here taking notes as you go anyway. You may as well just go say hey too. Well, me and Joey lost long sister, and guess what? She says she's the impaler. And she is. Good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squads, and of course, I hit the like button on my way in. Why? Because Belinda is the officer of the doggone like button, and she don't play that. Y'all gonna hit that like button. Miss Lil says, "Good evening to everyone, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, and to the mods. Good evening to you too, Miss Lil." Belinda Hill also speaks to some more people. And Coretta J5V says, "Good evening, Miss Jen, the mods, fellow gatekeepers. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great day." Thank you for that. And I'm sorry, y'all asked how I'm doing. I'm doing all right, good. Thank you so much for asking. Thank y'all. Miss Myrtle Tister says, "Hello, Miss Jen, gatekeepers, and to the mods. Hello to you too." And I think I covered Linda. And Elaine says, "Hey, gatekeepers." That's a nice graphic. Thank you. I've been trying to look up some things on what to improve and what works, what needs to be stepped up. So I'm trying to follow that. So thank you for that. Thank you for noticing that. The work went into that. The reveal of the Impaler was not. I mean, let me tell you something. I knew we was in trouble when she walked in there with that cloak on. I was like, girl, I know you ain't got no cloak on. And then, I'm sorry, but listen. If you was gonna have a cloak on, you should have had on a cloak like um what's his name? The guy that was big into fashion, the black guy that passed away, heavyset guy, used to work with Anna Wintour. It'll come back to me. But what I'm saying is, girl, it wasn't like you had on like the designer cloak. You just came in cloaked for no reason. Like there was no reason. No reason. At least give us the fashion if you're gonna come in cloaked up like that. Not Jeffrey Holder. The other guy was real heavy set. I just watched the documentary about him not too long ago. I could see his face just as clear. Anyway, big tall guy. Yeah, Andre Leon Talley. Thank you. Yeah, see, Andre Leon Talley knew how to wear robes and cloaks and things. I mean, check in next time with Rude Law Roach. Check in with him. Let him pick out one. Don't y'all come in there with this stuff on like that no more. It was a waste of our time. It did not help anything. Rhonda Reed says, "Good evening." Hey, Rhonda. D says, "Good evening to everyone." D's Z4G2S. Good evening to you two D's. Scarlet Speedster's in the house and says, "Good evening, Miss Jim, my squad, and gatekeepers." I hope I ain't skipped nobody while I was talking and running my mouth. Okay. And Keisha's in the house. Keisha says, "Good evening, everybody." Hey, Keisha 3375. Hey, girl. Who y'all pulling for tonight in the game? Y'all better put down there the Knicks, except for Belinda. She can put down there that she going for the Spurs, but y'all better put Go Knicks. Put Go Knicks down there for Elaine right now, and then y'all can write Wanda. Because see, Belinda really be giving it to Bill, so I can't do too much for you, Belinda, because you always be picking on Bill, calling him Bill Belly and stuff, Big Belly and stuff. So I can't really side with you on this right now. So right now, I want y'all to put down there Go Knicks, and then y'all can put one little Go Spurs. That's who she said. This is Spuds. The Spurs, put that down there. But everybody put down that Go Knicks for Elaine. Put it down there. All right. Now, anyway. And she said that she appreciates the love too. See there? All right. Frank G. Life is also checking in. Hey, Frank G. Life. All right, you guys. With that, we're going to unlock these gates and get in here and see what had happened was. Oh, and Be On Purpose is in the house. Thank you, Be On Purpose. And Coretta J5V also says go Knicks. All right. All right. Oh, you live in New York too? You New York? You New York too? Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Well, with that, we're going to unlock these gates and see what had happened was today so we can catch it. Because I know Elaine is over there jumping up and down. Who already got some? Wait, I can't. Let me put my glasses on, see because it's already got some scores up. So it says New York got nothing. Is it saying New York got nothing? And the essays got San Diego Spurs. Is it the San Diego? Is that what it is? Because I don't know. They got 7. New York got nothing so far. That's all right. We ain't worried about it. New York know what they got to do, baby. You in the house of the Knicks. You got to get it. But then sometimes I think they be losing games on purpose so that they can play these games out because these sponsors be getting more and more money. That's ticket money. That's sales money. I think they be having to make it out to the last 2 games. I do. I think sometimes it's a wink and a nod back there in the back that we ain't going to do it tonight because they got to get more money. They get more bonuses and stuff like that. I'm just saying. That's what I be thinking. Anyway, let me unlock the gate, see what's going on. I might have played this thing already and forgot, but anyway, here we go. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well. We've been trying to figure out for months who the Impaler is. Is it Isaiah? Is it Jacob? Is it his daddy? Is it Smitty? Is it this person? Is it that person? We blamed everybody, including Anita, that she could have been the Impaler. Officer Malone, everybody. We had everybody. But today, the Beyond the Gates family finally got the answer on who was the Impaler. And let me tell you something about that. It was very lackluster. It was. But let's get into it, because I can also see that she might be about to build up to some things. I'll tell you about some things I saw and picked up on. We'll see about it. I think it's going to be interesting. Let me tell you, I got about 3 things that I think she's going to be interesting, okay? All right, now, y'all, my wife, an apology, she said keep her name out there. You don't even know she could still be in it. You don't know if she in it or not. We don't know. She might be a partner. We don't know. So she ain't out of nothing, because she got to get back in there and report back to work and clock in. Now, we start off today's show over to Joey's house, where Vanessa is absolutely beside herself because I don't know what's going to happen to Joey. Where is my Joey? Where is Joey? Is he all right? He's at this mysterious meeting. I just don't know what. She was nervous and she was trembling, waiting for him to walk in. And she was trying to relax, but she just couldn't keep still. She was nervous, okay? She was in a frenzy. So she picks up the phone and she calls Dan and she was like, girl, I need for you to get by here. I need you to hurry and come by, girl. I just got a feeling, girl. I got a bad feeling, girl. Can you just come over? She was like, I'll come over. She's like, one condition. He was like, what, girl? Don't bring your sister over here, because you know she all judgy and stuff, and I don't need nobody to be over here trying to examine my head. I need a friend right now. And she was like, girl, say less. Say less. Now, meanwhile, over at the casino, Joey and them is waiting for the Impaler, sidebar. This young man walked in first, and I'm telling y'all, I sat back in my seat. I was like, Hoppo, who this? For a split second, I was like, I know this ain't the Impaler, this little bitty man here. Now, I'm not making no fun of his height. I'm just saying, don't build us up, Buttercup, just to let me down. Why don't you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Okay, that's how I felt. At first, I was like, he can't be the Impaler. And then, another sidebar. Here, another sidebar to the sidebar. Give me 2 sidebars right here. Joey's sister, this your muscle? This your Randy? This your security? He must be a bad man. I bet you he know judo, udo, budo, and all of them. He got probably a black belt, a red belt, pink belt, yellow belt, and a green belt. He probably got them all. He probably like that man that was in the movie Uptown Saturday Night when Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier went uptown looking for that little bitty man, and they didn't know he was that little, and he came through there and whooped everything and jumped through the. Y'all know that scene I'm talking about. Y'all know that scene I'm talking about. That's what this man here reminded me of. He was just a little bitty man, but yeah, I mean, he just didn't look scary. I mean, you the Impaler, and this alone messed up the whole da-da-da-da for the Impaler to come through when I walked through. And then this how you walk through? This is your muscle, girl. Okay, but anyway, meanwhile, here come this woman come walking here all cloaked up. I was like, what in the hoot and the blowfish is going on her? What is this? Girl, this ain't no good fabric. It ain't give no fashion. You just cloaked up for no reason. Then she let the thing down, and I was like, is you Vanessa's sister? Because you look like Vanessa's sister. Is this Nessa's sister? She look a lot like Nessa. She favor Nessa like she could be in Nessa family. She do to me. Randy looking all around trying to make sure everything is okay. And so Joey standing, he sees his sister. He was like, you? What? And then he was like, you know what, Randy, you could leave. Randy was like, leave. You sure about that? He was like, yeah, I'm sure. Then he asked his sister, he can go, right? Like, girl, I mean, we ain't got beef for real, do we, girl? I mean, is we about to tear something up or not? I mean, what we about to do? I mean, New York New York got 9. SA, the other team got 19. That's all right. That's a couple baskets, child. But anyway, listen. He told Randy, you can go on and leave. I got this handled. And then he had to ask her, is that okay? You know, she don't even look scary enough. Let me tell you who would have made a better impaler is Joey's sister was Leah. Leah looks scary. She would have made a better hospital official. So far to me, but I don't know her past and her acting. I don't know. Y'all know better than I do. Okay? I'm just saying, she ain't scared me. So far, her bodyguard ain't scared me, and she ain't scared nobody. She ain't scared me. Y'all scared? I ain't even nervous. I would talk loud to you, ma'am. I would. Randy going to lead them there talking for face to face to talk for the first time in years. Now over at the hospital, Ted and Andre done spoke briefly. They gonna go in there and they gonna have a conversation, you know, whatever. Over at Eva's house, her and Isaiah are getting ready for Martin's fundraiser, or at least talking about it. And she was like, make sure you got a nice suit. Hey, Lillian Foy, make sure you got a nice suit, Isaiah, because you know you got to look good. We just want to look good. This is my brother's fundraiser, so we want everything to look nice. And she was like, I know it's about to be dry. And he was like, that's all right, girl. We're going to make our own fun. Don't worry about it. I was like, you don't even know how much fun y'all about to have. Because a tornado is coming. It's coming. Just like in the Wizard of Oz and the Wiz, it's coming. So neither one of them is excited about going, but he was like, we'll find a way to have some fun. Now back at the country club, the people who are running the party are sitting over here off to the side talking about all the plans and the who coming. We're going to have Mr. Shafafa and Mrs. Hybrid and Miss all got all the money and the Britty Bread family and they really rich family. And Leslie's sitting over there like, really? All of these rich people and nobody's talked to me about coming. How could that be? How could that be that nobody's talked to me? I intend to be there too. And I'm like, girl, I don't blame you, because you should have been in there. You do got money. You do got money, okay? I'm just saying she got money. She should be in the room too. Let's not play. Now, she decides she gonna get on up and she gonna head on over to Eva's house. And she like, Eva, listen. I know your brother done invited you to that thing tonight, right? Right? I think I should be your plus one. I'm going to be your plus one, girl. We're going to have a good time. Tell Isaiah to stay at home. After all, this is a fundraiser, and your man ain't got no funds. I do. They need a coin. They don't need somebody in attendance. This ain't that kind of party. Now, she ain't lying about that. That part she ain't lying about now. Mm-hmm. But she's like, no, my man is supposed to go. So, girl, I ain't about to. This dress that Leslie had on was so cute. God, I hate I gained weight because I would have been searching this dress down, baby. I'd have had this dress. I love that dress. Love it. Now, later, Isaiah meets up with his brother, and you know he on the same page. Marsha, Derek. I must avenge Derek because my friend gone. Listen, when I get up in that membership, I got some things to say about him. Just because I don't want to be talking about some things out here, I got to talk about some things out there. And there. Go back there and talk about it back there. Now listen, so the conversation quickly turns to Derek, and he's so devastated. And I just got to get to the bottom of who. I still don't understand how you don't know who did this, because how many people was in the warehouse? How somebody get out of the warehouse? How I had all them police surrounding the place, cameras everywhere, poles everywhere, all kind of firepower, and somebody just slid in and did it. I mean, whoever did it was right there when it went down. Right there when it went down. When your daddy them heard the pow, everybody came running. So how did he get out of there? Unless it was one of the popos that did it. I'm just saying, it's gonna be one of your fellow brethren. That's what I think. Because people be crooked round up around Fairmont Crest. But we love it, we do. That's what keeps it exciting, you know. Now back at the casino, Joe and his sisters joke around like brothers and sisters do about. So what's happened? They were catching up with each other. Did you get married? Did you have children? Where's life taking you? And she's like, yeah, I couldn't see you hanging around no daycare centers and stuff. And he was like, no, that's not really my thing. But Joy, but I know you ain't mentioned Nessa though. You ain't said, but I got me a little nice little 1-2. You ain't said that either. I'm listening to what you said, what you didn't say. You don't trust your sister. Y'all don't trust each other. It's interesting. But anyway, Joy points out that she probably already knows everything that she's asking him. He's like, because if you're the impaler, then you've done your job. You've done the job. Now, I hope I didn't miss the part where she tells. Maybe she didn't tell him right off. So let me come back to that. So, but anyway, he said if you work for the impaler, that's what it was. We were still on that. He was like, so if you work for the impaler, I know that you already know. A lot of things about me that you sitting here asking because ain't no way y'all ain't done your due diligence. Because I told y'all before people go on the attack, they always want the inside track. They want to get in your house, get on your phone, talk to you, get in your brain. They usually that's why when stuff happen to be somebody people already know. That's why you got to be careful who you be knowing. Don't be talking to everybody. Now Ted has already talking about. He's in there talking about how he and Shanice are doing. And he's like, I'm considering going all in. Ted, what that mean? Ted, what does it mean for you to be all in? Because we don't know. You was all in with Nicole when you messed around there and did what you did with Leslie. And then you still wasn't out of the woods with your wife when you did what you did again with Leslie. You done had your lips on Leslie and everything else you got on Leslie, including that gold chain hanging down over her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, Ted, but anyway, Ted feel like he ready to go all in. That's good to hear because you did and one in the next breath later on, you still checking on Nicole. This boy don't know what he want. You don't know if you want to be a butterfly or a bee. You don't know what you want to be, a butterfly or a bee. You don't know if you want to be an airplane or a helicopter. All you know you want to fly. But anyway, Andre is over there. Oh, you going to be all in? Well, I know all about that. Yeah, we know you know all about being all in after you done jumped in something too. So just hush, little Andre. Just hush. Hush it up. Why this picture not coming up here? Hold on. It's not on my screen. Okay, now it is. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway. Now Ted already talking marriage. But this is a soap, so they gonna do what they do. Okay. The fastest route is the best way on these shows, just to agitate people and stuff. You still waiting to see when he gets with June. Yeah, because for a minute he was all, yeah, you're deep and I like talking to you and yeah, you're cute. Because he ain't gonna get to keep Shanice. That's out the question. That ain't gonna happen. But I think that they will get engaged, and I think that they'll have one of those scenes where they get all the way to the altar, and then Leslie gonna stand up and say some stuff, or Nicole gonna get up and say, "I'm sorry, I can't. I still love you, Ted." It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. All the way up to the altar, and then it's gonna be some mess. And I can't wait to see it because we messy. We messy, child. Now, hold on one second for me. Okay, now Danny immediately starts asking questions of Vanessa when she get over here to the house. First of all, she was like, "Oh, girl, the decor in here I like it. I did not think that Joy would have this. I mean, nothing about this says mob boss at all. It's all so modern. Did you do this? No, girl, he already had it like this. It was this way when I moved in." And she was like, "Oh, girl, it's nice up in here. Now let me talk to you about some other things, okay? Um, Girl, have you really been thinking all this through? What you doing with Joey?" She was like, "What you talking about?" She was like, "Okay, so listen, sis. Listen, lean in. Let me talk to you, Linda. Hold on, let me talk to you." Hold on, y'all. Let me move how I'm sitting. Let me talk to you, sis. Um, Hold on one second. Let me find where I lost my place here. She was like, "Do you know exactly what Joey does? I mean, everything that Joey does, or do you just think you know what Joey do? Because girl, you need to know exactly what Joey do. Do you know what he do?" She was like, "What you talking about?" She was like, "Do you know exactly the kind of business you're trying to get into, girl?" Because Vanessa's the one that brought it up. She was like, "I've asked Joey to let me all in on all his business. Just a fool. Okay. I asked him to let me in on all his business. And he said he'll let me in." And she was like, "Girl, exactly what are you asking to get involved with? Do you even know? Have you even thought about how this would trickle down to your children, whereas you may be all right with getting caught up in the rapture of love, but how the rapture could end up on your children's doorstep? And you thought about that?" Nessa ain't like none of that. Now back over here with Joey and his sister, they sharing drinks and catching up. And he asked why the information on the Impaler is so difficult to get. She's like, "Well, the Impaler likes to keep a low profile." And then she says, "And the organization is much bigger than you realize. It's not just, it wasn't just here, it's international. I mean, I live in London now." So, and he's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." So Joey assumes that she simply must work for the Impaler, but then she tells him that, and he was like, "I'm surprised that you would work for somebody like this that's the head of this kind of organization. I would think that you would be doing something different." And she was like, "Why? I'm an Armstrong. And a regular life was never for any of us." And so they laugh about that. And so he asked her, he says, "So what's your connection with the Impaler?" And she says, "Dear brother, I am the Impaler." And Joey starts laughing. He was like, "Girl, stop playing so much. Why you lie so much, girl? You just always be playing." She was like, "I am the Impaler. I do like her outfit underneath the cloak. That was cute. Girl, you should have just walked in this and put some diamonds on your neck. Because in my opinion, the Impaler would have been blinged out just a little bit more. Okay. While you putting on cloaks and things." Over at Uptown, Jacob and Isaiah continue talking about Derek and the kind of man that he was, and he would give his life for just any old body. That's why he was a firefighter and blibbity blibbity blib. And so again, Jacob says he wants to throw himself into finding out exactly who did this to his friend. We admire that in you, Jacob, but we're gonna tell you the truth. We messy. We really don't care. I mean, we messy. I'm just telling you the truth now. We messy. I know you feel trapped between your needs for justice and everything, but child, Then he went on to tell him how he said if it wasn't for Naomi, I would be all the way back in. But I know she ain't gonna want me to do that. I was like, and ain't, cause ain't no sister gonna want you back out on the streets with your life on the jeopardize. She ain't gonna like it. You right. Now back there over at that casino, Joey um simply refuses to believe that his sister's Impaler. He's like, "Everything about the Impaler sounds like it's a man, not you." And she says, "That's exactly why nobody suspects me. People believe the Impaler is a male, and that works in my favor. And also, I don't care what people really think about the Impaler." She also talks about how growing up under her father, she's like, "I grew up," he was like, "But I just can't believe it." She was like, "Listen, I grew up under you and dad, and I learned a lot from the both of you." And Joy was like, "Don't compare me to that man." She was like, "Okay, wait, I know you suffered a lot of abuse from dad, but you have to understand that things weren't all roses for me either. He underestimated me. He never saw anything in me other than that I should grow up and marry a man one day to take care of me." So Joy knows exactly. So then Joy is like, "So tell me something, dear sister. Why are you really here? Is this business or is it personal? What's the real reason? What's the real reason you showed up?" I'm like, "Yeah, girl, speak up because we all want to know." Now, back at Joey's house, Danny notices something. She notices that there are pictures everywhere of she and Joey and no one else, no family photos, no friends, no evidence of a larger support system. So she starts asking her, "How are you planning to merge your life with Joey's?" This is where she said this. And she was like, um, "You have to understand that what you're getting yourself into could make it to your children's doorstep." And the more Danny talks, the more uncomfortable Vanessa got. Nessa don't want to hear. This ain't what Nessa asked you here for. Nessa wants a yes woman. She wants a fake friend. A fake friend sit back and just nod their head at you all day long, thinking to themselves, "What a fool, how stupid you are, how dumb you are," and don't say nothing. Real friends gonna speak up and say something to you because we don't want to see you get hurt. We do not. And if you my friend, baby, you better talk. You better speak up. You better say something. Worry about my feelings next year. Don't worry about that right now. You better tell me what you know because they'll be mad later if you tell me something you knew that I ain't know. That's the way it should go. Anyway, Nessa ain't want to hear all that. And then she finally told her, you can go. I don't want to hear all that. Anyway, I want to hear. I ain't gonna come in and talk about all that. So Danny gives her one more reality check and reminds her that don't forget that you called me over here all scared about just a simple meeting that Joey is having. This is just the beginning, Vanessa. Girl, it's going to be more that's going on, just so you know, boo. I'll talk to you later, but please call me and let me know that everything turned all right, girl. Don't ask me to come back over here to this house of ill repute, girl. I can't be over here where it's all dangerous. Girl, I live behind the gates. We got people over there protect us. She ain't said all that, but I know that's what she meant. I know it's what you think, girl. Because she's like, if you look anxious now, what you going to look like some years from now, girl? She could not wait for Danny to get up out of there. Now, back over there at Joey's, he's asking his sister, so what are you really here for? Huh? She said she's done with the blood plasma ring in this area. She's like, so I'm thinking we should join forces. Let's join forces, Joey. Together we could be a force to be reckoned with. But Joey says no. Joey says, I'm satisfied with what I got going on now. I'm happy here. I don't want to expand. And did y'all notice the way she kind of looked at him? She did not like that. She did not like that. Oh, the Impaler don't like being turned down, even if it's her brother. But I suspect she's going to do whatever she needs to get him involved. You know the way the criminals do. You see that every day out here in the political world. People do things to dirty each other up so that they got to make deals with each other. That's what they do. And that's what she going to do, I think. There's going to be something she's going to tie you to that you're going to have to do what she wants because she wants a family business. And I think she intends to have one. So anyway, she cuts that off and she's like, okay, well, I'm going to get going. And then he says, listen, promise that you'll stay in touch. And she says, oh, I'll do that for sure. You can count on that. In other words, she ain't going nowhere. Uh-oh, Vanessa girl. Joey's sister's in town, and I got a feeling she won't have much need for you, or she's going to use you, or she's going to hurt you, or she's going to turn you. Baby, this sister here, I also think that she and Leslie are going to end up friends. I do. And I think we may be releasing a new superpower for Leslie if she does. I do. But Vanessa, the handwriting is on the wall and it says Meanie Meanie T.K. Parson. Trouble, 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 girl. Trouble. Anyway, girl, you in danger. Now back at Uptown, Jacob asked Isaiah to cut their mother some grace where Eva is concerned. He was like, because mom is just trying to protect you and she's looking out for you. I mean, her mama ain't no good. They ain't no good. He was like, her mama ain't no good. Don't put Eva in that. And he said, Eva is a sensitive person. She's been raised under the thumb of her mother, and I care for her. And I like the way, see, Isaiah cares for that girl. And I like the way he loves Eva because Eva does need this kind of protection from her mother. She does need this kind of buffer from her mother. She does need this kind of love, understanding from somebody. Although, girl, your mama gonna get in there and bust that thing up because narcissists don't let go that easy. They do not. They don't need nobody giving you the red or the blue pill, girl, waking you up where you can see things for yourself. Oh, you don't want that. You are now in the cult of narcissism, girl. You can't get out that thing. It's not that easy, girl. But anyway, he was like, give mom some grace for her to come around and see Eva maybe the way you do. And he was like, yeah, we'll see. But Isaiah ain't playing no games about Eva, and I do like that. Now, Eva told her mama, because her mama came over there and she was like, girl, get me into the fundraiser. She was like, I tell you what, if you can tell me one thing that Martin actually supports in his campaign or his campaign is about, I might see what I could do for you. Then Leslie gives the most generic answer. She was like, "Well, I know he looks out for the I know he believes the children are our future. He'll teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauties that we possess inside." She was like, "Girl, if you don't go, if you don't get out of here with that frackanakaboo," she was like, "I'm not giving you no chance to come in there and embarrass me, create a scene, get all up in Daddy's face." She was like, "Mm-mm. You gonna try to turn the fundraiser into a circus, and I'm not doing it." But anyway, let me tell you something, Eva, baby. It don't matter. It don't matter. All the Eva haters, all the catenators are gonna say this is your fault. That you tried to get your mama. That she didn't just tell her mama now. She didn't just tell her mama now, mama. But like Isaiah has pointed out, this girl's mama. It's still her mama. And she ain't had no therapy yet. She's not aware of a lot of things yet. So just back up. Let the girl grow and learn. Can we just let that happen, please? But anyway, her mama left there. She wasn't happy that she wouldn't, because she was like, you let me go in Isaiah place. Isaiah ain't got no money, girl. These people want money. And that's the truth. Now, a fundraiser don't care who come as long as it's bringing some funds. Usually it don't. If you got some money, baby, come on through. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Now, back at Joy, Joy finally returns back home to Nessabelle. And she was like, "How did it go? What happened?" He was like, "Well, I didn't end up meeting with the Impaler, but guess who showed up? My sister did." And she was like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, and because of that, I was able to reschedule the meeting with the Impaler." Ooh, girl, Joy done came home lying to you. Joy done come home lied to you. He said his sister unexpectedly showed up. He did not tell you his sister was the Impaler. He did tell you the truth that she been living in London and that she has her own organization. He just didn't tell you that it was the blood plasma ring, girl. He lying. And when Vanessa asked questions about what organization, he said, "We ain't really get into no discussion that deep." He lying, girl. He lied. Not only did he fail to mention that his sister's Impaler, but he ain't gonna pretend he ain't know nothing about what she involved with. Ooh, girl. Joey left that house one man and came back with even more secrets than he walked out the door. The secrets just piling up and all the secrets is in the closet, baby. I don't know how y'all gonna keep the closet door closed. He got to keep the secret in there that he did what he did to Doug. He got to keep the secret in there about his sister. He got to keep the secret in about a lot of things, girl. And you don't even know. So you know what? Don't go in the closet, girl. Don't go in the closet, the one in the room off to the left side. And if you do go in there, don't go in the back and open up that box. The back there, girl. Don't go in there. All the secrets in there, girl. It could blow up your whole world, girl. Don't you do it, girl. If you want to stay happy, girl. Don't go in there, girl. Cause he lying down. He said, "Well, why did your sister show up? What's her end game?" And Joy says, "I don't really know." Again, just lying. Ooh, the lies just piling up and piling up. He ain't got no answers, child. He ain't willing to share that with you. Now you keep begging him to let you in on all the business, girl. He won't even give you the tea on his sister, girl. Which already means that he done chose his sister over you, girl. He already about to protect his sister over you. Didn't nobody tell you blood thicker than water, girl? Didn't nobody? I bet you about to find. I told you, baby, a hard head make a soft behind, and your butt is about to be real mushy. Mushy. It's about to be mushy. Now later on, Danny comes into Ted's office looking for Andre so that they can go eat. But before she leaves, he was like, "Let me talk to you for a minute. Let me holler at you." She was like, "What's up?" He was like, "So I'm thinking about bringing Shanice to the fundraiser." "This your girlfriend. You got to ask permission, Ted." "Really, Ted?" "I wish I would be dating a man thinking that you got to get out here and go run ask permission for me to be at something. I don't think so. I don't think so, sir." But at either rate, he was like, "I'm going to bring Shanice and I just want to make sure." I'm sorry, ain't y'all done ran I don't understand. They already know you dating her. What is the problem? What is we doing? He was like, "I just want to make sure everything's cool. Because, Nicole been acting a little off lately. And I'm just trying to make sure we good. Things have just been a little funky. And Danny was like, "Well, don't you worry about it. Everything is everything. You're fine. She's fine. It's all fine. Fine. Everything is fine. He was like, "Okay." Isaiah gets back over there to Eva's and she catches him up on her mama coming through there and the scheming. My mama trying to get in the thing and this and that. She told me not to invite you. And I told him, nah, you going. I was like, I heard that. Now, wouldn't you know that exactly what she said happened? She said, Mama gonna find a way. Mama did find a way, baby. Mama went in there back to the country club. She made a beeline back up in that country club. She had found that event coordinator. Excuse me. How are you? My name is Leslie, Dana Anna, Sherry Lulu. Is Dana, what is it? Leslie, Dana, Annie. No, wait, Leslie, Dana, Sherry, Anna Lulu. And the girl was like, she said, I'm the one that, no, she told her, she said, you may not know me, but I'm the one who is building the sports complex here for the country club. And I'm not on that list. And the girl said, oh, I know who you are. I know who you are, girl. Your reputation precedes you. Leslie was like, be that as it may. This is a fundraiser, is it not? Is it not? And that event coordinator was like, girl, it is. Okay, so listen. The tickets are very expensive. Leslie said, I don't care. It's well worth the investment. We all know I can afford it. And she says, okay, well, there may be some tickets left. Because let me explain something to y'all, baby. I done told y'all. What matters for this event coordinator is that the event goes off well. What matters for these people is that money is raised. $5 million is not as good as 10. $10 million ain't as good as 20. And they ain't about to block nobody from coming up in there. Money talks. All that other stuff walks. And money just got Leslie through the door. And let's face it, people. Let's face it. If Anastasia can get invited after everything she's done and she said, antagonizing Anita while she was going through cancer, cheating, talking about Samantha like a low-down dirty dog, if she can get away with all of that, then why, oh why, can't Leslie be allowed to come too? I say, let the foolishness begin. I think we all should be at the party. Every last one of us. Well, you guys, that's it for today's episode of Beyond the Gates. I thought that the Impaler line, thing was a little lackluster, but I think that there will be some things to be seen about the Impaler. I think that she and Joey are going to have a time. I think that her and Leslie are going to be friends. And I think that Vanessa is in trouble. Her and them cheerings. Girl, but I'm going to tell y'all something. When she first walked in that cloak, I thought that was Deanna. I was like, girl, if you pull this cloak down and that's Deanna, I'm about to fall out this chair. I know it was Lynette because she would have never wore that tacky thing. She would have never put that on. But that dark cloak did fit Deanna. That's why I thought it was her, girl. I thought it was her. I did. But anyway, that's what happened today, y'all. It was something else. It was. Let me get a couple comments and I'm about to get out of here. Vanessa can't hear because Joey told her several times that she would be a partner in all but some, but she can't. Yeah, she thinks she's going to get it in all. I don't know why she itching to get to jail so bad. Because, girl, as soon as you get up in there, they going to be on you. They going to be on you.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Because that's how jail be set up, girl. They be waiting on you at the door. Look at her with a perfect tail. We about to break her down. We gonna break her down. Girl, they will be waiting on you at the door. Let me put a picture of Joey's sister up here so it's the last thing on the screen when this thing cut off. The Impaler. That one right there, we're gonna leave that one up. The Impaler. Okay, Vanasty is clueless and selfish. That's why Doug is gone and her kids don't like her. Ooh, I wonder what Vanessa will do when she finds out about Joey's sister. Nothing but talk smack, grab her purse and run out the room and come right back up in there. If she teamed up, yeah, I think they're gonna team up. Heather and Leslie are a likely duo for sure. They would be perfection, darling. She is a true bad girl. Leslie just plays one on TV. Yeah, I heard that. Hmm. I like the way Iz cares and protects Eva. Yeah, I do too. Joey Benline. Joey is pulling the Sergeant Schultz. I see nothing, 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 nothing. I would never understand why anybody gives Leslie the time of day, because she rich and she pretty, and pretty will always get you through the door. And she's not exactly dumb. The only list that Leslie belongs on is America's Most Wanted. She got money now. She can go where she want to go. Joey is a criminal. Y'all accept him. Joey done took people out. She ain't even did that. She just tried. But if we gonna let one criminal in, we're gonna let him out. Martin done took somebody out. I'm just saying, there's a lot of crimes hid up here on this show. Haley trying to take somebody out. Y'all trying to y'all ain't about to put Liz out the door because she's the only one trying to take somebody out. His people done been took out and been trying to be taken out. Don't play. Don't play. All right, y'all. Well, that was today's episode. And after all this time, we finally got an answer to one of the biggest mysteries of the show so far this season. Who is the Impaler? Well, the Impaler has a name. She's apparently Joey's sister, and her name is Heather. Now, whether you fully believe that's the whole story or whether you think a twist is coming, we'll talk about it later on. Get down in the chat and talk about it in the replay, okay? And we'll come in here and talk about it some more tomorrow. Quickly, let me see what's happening tomorrow on the show. Let me pull it up again and let's read Y'all Go Real Talk does send y'all the every week she sends the what's going on, what's coming up happening in the show. I told her she need to come back over here and get to discussing the show with y'all in the chat. You know, I know y'all done ran up from over here. You're getting on her nerve. But girl, come on back. Come on back to the discussion. Oh, wait. I should have... let me press it again. Okay. So coming up tomorrow on Beyond the Gates. Let me get to Tuesday. Hold on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, wait. This is not that. Let me go find the right one. Spoilers, that's what we want. Come on now, why you move? My other phone moving so I got too much stuff on it. Too many videos, too many pictures from this doggone broadcast. Thing be moving slower than molasses on a cold morning down south. Okay, here we go. Tuesday, so tomorrow. Victor Newman touches down in Fairmont Crest. The Richardson Smiths prepare for Martin's fundraiser. Naomi talks to Danny about her fears for Jacob's well-being. Meanwhile, Jacob locks horn with Elon at the station, and Leslie crashes Mona's event. This sounds lackluster, but let's see what happens with it, because y'all know we all waiting to get to the Wednesday and the Thursday of it all, okay? You know we waiting to get to the Wednesday and Thursday, especially Thursday. Okay. But all right, y'all, that's what happened. Thank you so much for coming over here and joining me. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and consider becoming a member of the channel. Beyond the Gates is a show, but the gatekeepers, we are community, and that's why this space matters. Y'all know I can't sit over here gossiping with y'all all day long, child. I got to go. Y'all act like gossiping is all I'm good for, to talk about these doggone duprees. Shut up, Linda. Talk about these doggone duprees all day. But listen, as I always tell you, I do hope that you're having a great day. And if not, there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you tomorrow, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.